This is Fred with an intern who roomed with Stuttering John at NYU named Mitch Fatel, who became a kind of like a moderately successful comedian. So he does something called a time bomb. It's when you, in your mind, you go, I'm going to get revenge on this person if it kills me. In 10 years, I'm going to do something to get revenge on. And that he has this for Fred.
One of the most brilliant things I think any intern has ever done. And normally I'd be pissed about it, but it was so brilliant. When Mitch would get really angry, and most of your anger was Fred that you didn't like.
Yeah.
And you would do a thing.
A lot of Fred.
I had no idea.
There was a lot of me, too, and I...
There's the shtick, Davyd.
Yeah.
The aw shucks.
No idea.
Feigning ignorance. I had no idea.
I was really shocked.
You know, Rob, I'm there. I swear to that.
Mitch used to work the computer and keep the notes and the log for our show.
Was I'd have to put in what was happening every hour.
Right.
When Mitch would get mad, he would do something.
So he's like the original Mark Friggin in a way. Mitch is Friggin. I wonder where those are right now, the logs from the old shows. I'd love to see that.
Something called a time bomb. No one ever thought to do this. He would look ahead 5 years, and he'd write, Fred is an asshole. I mean, you would write things about, like you would write.
I think one of them was like, I hope Fred chokes on a horse's dick and dies.
I hope Fred's dead by now.
Right. So 5 years.
That's, now they're laughing about it now. It's all fun and games, and he is, moved on. He's doing all right for himself, blah, blah, blah. But when you're in that setting, as a frightened to death little intern, that's serious shit. When you're plotting someone's death, and just wishing the worst on them, that's not a little thing. Like, you're just going, I've never been treated this bad in my life.
But I'm sorry now. I'll tell you why I was upset. I realized it, and it's like, and now that I've gotten a little older, I realize that, I was the lowest on the totem pole, and everybody else's job was to shit on the intern at that point. Because now I do it to people
that
who
was
were
part of the resume, wasn't it?
Yeah, and now
Fred is rough on the intern.
Well,
I've gotten better. I really
I don't know why.
No, it's not a hazing. You never had to go through that. They're not getting paid anything. You're not guaranteeing them a job. It's not their right to get shit on. It's not the way it goes. It's not the way it is.
You used to shit on the intern.
You know something? I don't either, but that's 20 years ago, and I'm hoping that
There is no way you don't remember that. If you shit on, you would know. You would remember. There's no way he doesn't remember that.
I even had to go to Fred. I think it was over you. And
it was about somebody totally different.
Yeah, Fred was doing something.
But but Mitch, I always liked Mitch.
Well, no, actually, I did like Fred.
But I guess I wasn't goofing.
I think the reason why the time bombs happened because, of course, as an intern, I wanted it to be more than just clean your potatoes.
You were one of the best.
I remember you used to say nice potatoes, and my whole day would be made. The thing that happened with Fred, just that I thought I would clear up, was when we had Milton Berle on, and he went on this whole thing about how you're changing radio.
Right.
He made this whole statement, you're wonderful, you're changing the world. So I actually, on my own, to try to be an adult, went to Scott and said, let's take that clip and we can open the show with it.
Good.
So I went to Fred with the cart, all proud of myself. Listen to that. Go fucking put that in. Fred puts it in and just stares at me while it's playing, and it ends, and you were talking about condescending. Fred just goes, yeah. And I go, don't you think that's kind of good? He goes, what's good? I don't understand. What do you want me to do with this? I go,
he's busting your balls.
I go,
that's not cool.
To make it even worse, he keeps going, why are you having me listen to this? I go, well, don't you think that would be kind of fun to open the show with? Why? Why do you think? And he's just torturing me. I go, well, I don't know. It's kind of Milton Berle talking about Howard. Yeah, okay, well, I don't get it. Why do you think this is good? And he just kept torturing. I go, so all of a sudden I'm beaten, and I'm like, it sucks. I suck. I'm a fucking idiot. I've got to put this away, and I'm going to try to get it. But it gets even better.
Go ahead.
So that's it. So we put it away, and it's done.
Right.
And months go by, and we're cleaning out the office one day.
Right.
This is the moment I remember for the rest of my life. We're cleaning out the office, and we have tons of carts in drawers. And we're pulling them out, and we're playing them and seeing what they are, just finding. And all of a sudden, we put in this cart that's not even labeled, and it's Milton Berle talking about Howard.
Right.
And you go, Jesus, that's brilliant. What is that? Why don't we open the show with that? Fred? And Fred goes, yeah, that is brilliant. I don't know whatever happened. Well, I don't even know where that's from.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
sitting there, and I'm going like,
walnuts.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the moment I go, I'm going to go in and I'm going to set time bombs because I was like, I had to let it out somehow.
You didn't know where to put it.
Wow, that's a bitter intern.
And Fred actually said, like, yeah, I remember putting that together. I remember that. I don't know whatever happened to that.
You want to know something? I don't have a good memory about a lot of stuff, but that's bullshit.
No,
and you
it's
know
not.
it. Oh, now you're lying. Why don't you and Jalen go choke on a
I
horse's
got to tell you
Fred.
something, Fred. I've seen you in action with interns, and even when Gary was first interviewed, you do torture people.
Yeah, that's true,
and
but
really,
I would never do that.
And plus, you took good material and you didn't play it.
No, I would never.
And then from that day on, we always open the show with the Milton Berle clip.
Absolutely, I remember that clip.
I think the 20 years has made this story a little bit better.
Dream crusher. Fred Norris. Fred is clearly threatened by anybody who does anything clever or successful.
I mean, it sounds like Fred, everybody seems to adopt something from Howard where it's like he can't have an intern looking more creative than him in the same way Howard can't have Jason and Will doing back office radio in a more compelling style than he does his own radio show.